What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna talk about your next 5 moves, and I may have taken this play out of the Patrick Bet-David playbook, but it certainly has been important to me. I've seen myself use it sometimes, not even knowing what to call it. But then, Patrick Bet-David came out with a book called Your Next 5 Moves, and it is so helpful to understand truly what that means in every sense of your business, whether you're starting an adult day center, whether you currently have one operating, or whether you're trying to scale one. Knowing your next 5 moves is essential. So in this video, we're gonna talk about that, how to figure that out, what that means. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show a little love, give us that Christmas spirit. Look, if you don't like, comment, subscribe, I know Santa Claus, he ain't coming to your house with any presents, okay? You can take all of them presents away. But if you like, I heard you get 2 presents. If you comment, you get 5. And if you like, comment, and subscribe, he's gonna fill your whole house with presents from the bottom of the tree to the top of the tree. So make sure you do. Guys, my name is Kris, the founder and CEO of ActivAge Daytime Senior Care. And today we're talking about your next 5 moves. Now, in my own life, I've used this process, never really been able to articulate it, but I can certainly tell you that having an idea of what the next step is, or if this doesn't work out, then what do you do next? Knowing that is so incredibly important, especially when it comes around the idea of finances. If you're starting your own adult day center and you've never been through this journey before, and you're just getting started, and you have no idea how long things are gonna take, how much things are gonna cost, if you have enough money, it's so important to know, okay, if I run out of money, I run out of money, what happens next? What's the next step? If I go to 0 in my bank account, that happens, then what? Right? What are you gonna do then? Okay? And if that idea that you had then doesn't work out and that falls through, well, what are you gonna do next? Are you just gonna give up? Are you just gonna wave the white flag and surrender? Or are you gonna actually do something about it? Do you have the next 5 moves planned out? Think about it this way. If you were on oxygen and you had to be on oxygen to survive, right? And at the end of the day, look, money's kind of like oxygen when you're first starting out, right? Like, you wanna know you got an oxygen bottle. You wanna know that, you need oxygen to breathe, and you wanna gauge to know how much oxygen you have left, right? So that gauge is like the time. How much time do you have left before you run out of oxygen, okay? Before you run out of money. And then if that tank is running out, what do you do now? Do you have backup tanks? Is there someone you can go to and you can give them money in exchange for your tanks, or you can barter for some sort of exchange for those tanks? Do you have a tank that plugs into the wall that can just remake oxygen, that can fill those tanks up, that can, but what happens if the power goes out? Do you have a portable oxygen, do you have one that runs on batteries? What are you gonna do? What's that plan A, B, C, and D, right? This is so important because when you're first starting out and you don't know, do you have a backup plan, whether it's for money, whether it's for marketing, whether it is for a partnership. Say you're entering into a partnership, right? You have an idea that you want to bring this person on as a partner, but have you thought through how you're going to have that initial conversation? And if that doesn't go the way you want it, what's your plan B? If that person comes back and they counter, what's your plan C? Have you thought through the different variables of the conversation? Do you have an idea of okay, I start here, this is my goal, but if this doesn't work, I'll do this. If this doesn't work, then I'm not gonna go forward with a partner. I'll just find, maybe someone to come on as maybe my first employee, my first hire. Maybe I'll look for an administrator or a manager. What are those different plans? If this happens, what are you gonna do? If that doesn't work out the way you thought, what are you gonna do? Have you thought through these next 5 moves in the different areas of your business? I've seen too many people start a business, get started, go to open, not have enough funds to continue their business. They're like, oh crap, what am I gonna do now? They go get a lifeline, they get a Hail Mary, and they're good for 2 or 3 months, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh crap, I'm out of money, what am I gonna do now? And they keep getting themselves into that cycle. And if that person could just think through plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, when you pass plan E, you're probably in trouble. That might be surrender territory, but the reality of it is if you've at least thought through those next 5 stages, depending on what happens, you're giving yourself the opportunity to achieve success before you have to wave the white flag, because you've exercised in your mind all the options. So I encourage you to write this down, talk it out, spend time with someone that you look up to, get ideas, insight, information from them, write those things down, and then come up with a plan. Which one seems the most favorable? Which one seems like it's most in alignment with where you want to take the direction of the company, right? Like obviously my plan A, if that doesn't work out, like I'm gonna go to my plan B. I'm not gonna go to my plan E. My plan E is that's like worst case scenario. I don't wanna go there, right? So make sure you write all of these things out, prioritize them as to which one is the most importance to you, so you have an idea of how you wanna structure the conversation, how you wanna handle the problem, how you wanna approach the issues, and from the greatest priority to the least priority, from the best outcome to the worst outcome. You have an idea of what steps to take and what order to take them in, and what you're gonna do if it doesn't work out the way you thought it was. So this is gonna happen. No matter who you are, you're going to encounter this, but it's better to be prepared, to have an idea, and to approach it with a plan than to just go without any plans. So that being said, guys, make sure you check out all of our videos on YouTube. We got hundreds and hundreds of videos on just adult day content to ensure that you have a plan A, B, C, D, and E. So make sure you check them out. Check out our private Facebook group. Make sure you join our monthly webinars. And if you're interested in owning your very own ActivAge Adult Day Club, make sure you go to activagecare.com/franchise. We will see you on the next one. Peace. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to learn how to open your own adult daycare center, go to adcpro.com. If you'd like the latest business tips, click here, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click here. We'll see you guys next time.